Alright then. 3,
Alright.
2, 1, go.
Just a question, are y'all doing TV Nihon subs?
Oh god, who is playing on the other ear?
That's
Is it me?
Sal.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Alright, I'm just gonna lower the volume to basically nothing.
Oh no, gunshots.
Totally real gunshots.
Ray, you better be crying out of your eyes right now.
We should have like content warning loud noises.
True emotion.
Yo, what the
Despair.
fuck just happened?
I don't remember this girl.
Nice tits.
She does have nice
You don't remember her? She was like a big antagonist.
Was it of the Sonozaki?
Yeah, it was one of the main bad guys. Let's not use phrases here.
Is this guy gonna be the main protagonist?
The two of them are.
Which one?
The one with the hat.
I mean, yeah, basically.
I love
They're
that
not getting hit.
scream.
My favorite thing about the guy with the hat is just how fucking
And
loud.
it's buffering. Nice.
Oh my god, really? I love Kiss Asian.
And you said your wife is.
Yeah.
Right. Don't you just
Oh,
love
the
the
helicopter
CG work
blew
in
up.
this?
Oh no, there's a typhoon.
Dude, I can hear the enthusiasm
Typhoon.
in your voice. It's so good.
Yeah, the Typhoon is the name of the transformation belt of Kamen Rider 3!
So I'm gonna guess that entire thing was just those two guys merging into this one Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that's the basic premise of Double. It's two guys, one bod.
The visuals are nice, I guess.
Yeah, like,
I can't really focus on the song though.
meh. I just love the army of marching like halves of Double.
Okay.
Search for Double.
I
Double
should
right
stop.
there.
I really should stop questioning stuff.
Yeah, no, that's not a good mindset when you're watching Kamen Rider. Our lovely friends at Bandai.
Ah, yes, of course.
I think there's a pretty big suspension of disbelief when it comes to watching any Kamen Rider.
Yeah, because, like, first off, you're gonna have to believe that this belt is gonna make this guy a superhero.
I'm gonna go make myself another cup of coffee.
You do that.
See ya.
I'm carrying 2 phones with me right now. So
Fuck you.
Oh my
You
god.
look so menacing.
If I met this guy like on the street, I would feel so unsafe.
Wait, who are you talking about?
The only guy on screen right now. Like if I didn't know who he was. Yeah, look at this fucking nerd with the books. Who reads books anymore? In this episode, Kamen Rider Double faces off against the greatest monster, Eviction.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The first Dopon was that T-Rex one, right?
Oh my god, that's gonna be fucking great. No, it's in the episode, but the one in this episode is pretty fucking great too. Yeah, so Ray, if you didn't catch that, the boss is the guy who got shot at the opening.
yeah, I know. I saw.
Marina gives off, like, dead anime mom vibes.
I've never heard of a dead anime mom.
Oh, really?
Have you not seen any like Shonen
Like
Jump?
any shonen whatsoever.
Keijo.
I mean, Rider's basically shonen. We have a whole mountain of dead moms in Rider.
Oh, thank God! I already have pre-grounded coffee, or otherwise, the only thing you'll hear on my mic is on the grinder.
Then, you know how there was like a Kamen Rider whose motif was like wine? Like he had a wine opener as a belt? They should make one where it's just like a coffee maker or strapped to his belt.
Yeah. No.
Kamen Rider Espresso.
Oh no! Something happened. Oh no! Something
Oh,
else
no.
happened.
A lot of things are happening at the same time. Such is life. This is like the last time I tried to show my friend Rider. I wish we were in the same room together.
Oh, so he wasn't in the same room with her. Okay.
No, this is well into quarantine.
I just fucking love Akiko so much.
Yeah, but like, that's not really apparent in these first few episodes.
Because she was just annoying?
Is this some kind of accident?
What?
What do you think it is?
Oh my god. I forgot Wakanda had those Princess Leia buns. Yeah, that's the show. It's Kamen Rider Dog and Monkey.
Melted? That's a bit specific.
Well, I guess you could cut the steel frames as like a way of bringing
Yeah.
it. But
Why
like,
why melted specifically?
there is a reason for the specificity, and you will find it later. Like the fact that it is strange is part of the whole thing.
Ray, has any idea of what the dope pant is like in your head? You're supposed to figure out the entire mystery by now.
Wait, I'm supposed to figure it out?
No, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Like, you can just go along for the ride if you want.
Oh my
Though
I'll
just
try
by
to enjoy this as much as possible, so I'll revert to my 6-year-old self.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Or a 30
Akiko's
year
gonna
old
murder Shotaro right here, right now.
Is she holding him up or?
No,
Oh,
she's on like an elevated plane, and she's kind of like
yeah.
just messing with him.
Wait, so these guys, like these investigators, actually know about the whole
Yeah.
supernatural power thingies. Okay, so
Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense.
yeah. Akiko is. We opened the episode like with Akiko, so we were supposed to like kind of use her as an audience surrogate.
Man, Ray,
She said the thing.
is Akiko at least waifu material? Please say yes.
Huh? What?
Naf is asking if the girl is waifu material.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, so far your impression of her has been fucking just like slap the dude with a sandal.
Alright, we're ending.
Yeah, she hasn't really done anything interesting. Maybe I'll change her mind after.
My mind.
I'll give it 15 minutes.
That's way too short.
That's about the length of the episode. Whoa!
Why do you think I say that?
Buildings melt and people die, as is natural. Oh my god, it's the best character in the show, the cat.
Oh yeah, he gets a dope on form claims. Okay, is at least that girl monster design waifu material?
When Tokusatsu monster suit designers learned how to sculpt, they just went all in on making those monster boobs.
Dude, they're so fucking hot.
Hold on. I'm still making coffee.
Nice. Fantastic subs. I really want Philip's fit. It looks really comfy. Ray, you still on the other end?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm pouring really hot water right now, so.
Okay,
Ah!
sorry. Did you spill some on yourself?
Nah, it's just. I'm making coffee. A lot of things go into it.
Alright.
Oh wait, was what Philip was doing the entire time was researching on fried octopus?
Yeah, because Akiko like mentioned it, and Philip's whole thing is that he has ADHD and he has terrible attention spans.
Wow, Ray, don't you love the CGI work in this? This cool ass library, wouldn't you want one?
It's about what I expected.
I mean, Toei gives this show the budget of a sock.
Wait, but isn't it one of the most popular series?
Is this like supposed to be some kind of like this show's version of a mind palace or something?
No, so basically, Philip's power is that he's Google. He has the entire database of the Earth in his head,
Oh,
and the process of gathering clues in this show involves like feeding him keywords and giving him more specific ones to eliminate like all of the possibilities until there's only one left.
okay.
The guy who plays Philip is like so successful now that Toei just can't get him back because he's too busy and expensive.
Wasn't he also 16 years old when he was recording this?
I don't know if he was 16, but I think he was like around that age.
Wait, how'd they round down to this guy who is the magma user?
I don't think they rounded down to this guy. They just rounded down to where he would attack, and then Shotaro saw him and goes, "Oh god, oh this guy looks so suspicious."
Ray, doesn't that henshin look so fucking awesome?
Eh, I mean, yeah, sure, it's cool. Yeah,
Yeah, keep in mind this is
I
2009.
I can definitely see myself liking this when I was a little younger.
Yeah, I guess
Oh dear.
I like the aesthetic of like a more pulpy superhero more than like the sort of you know buildings getting like blown up just casually in like a year or something. Like buildings get blown up here too, but like I don't know. It's just that the prestige superhero has never really appealed to me.
You were here for the fighting and the action, right? Does it look good? Is the choreography looking great?
I mean,
I don't really see any choreography yet. It's
yeah,
just this guy shooting fireballs.
yeah. Like again, they are going. Oh my god.
Bam! Look at that.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, that's horrifying.
It is. This whole first fight with Double is fucking horrifying, honestly.
What the?
Yeah, Double
No.
is fucking great.
The actual fuck was that?
What?
I mean, isn't it obvious? His body just split into two. Oh my god. I remember the bad CGI in Double now. It's so good.
I don't remember a giant SpongeBob were coming out.
Well, I mean, each series is 50 episodes long, so like when you reach weird shit happened in episode one.
Is this at least good CGI for 2009?
I don't think so now. I don't think the show
Yeah.
ever had good CGI. I will say though, we don't get sets like these anymore.
What has she been doing this whole time?
Caring for
Adding
Philip,
him?
obviously.
Yeah, because Philip gets knocked out every time they transform. So, and she doesn't know that, so she's just kind of confused and trying to wake him up.
I mean, I figured she wouldn't know that, but what else? My coffee's still hot. I got 2 cans of Pringles, 1 bottle of tea, and a cup of coffee. I am ready to be corrupted.
What do you mean pee?
T!
Huh?
Like urine? Oh, tea. I'm sorry.
Great start. Ray.
I got lunch.
I guess I'll
Uh,
do the intro. Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of Ray B Rates. I have our titular co-host here, Ray. Introduce yourself. Explain your reason for existing.
I'm Ray.
Good. What's your stance? What do you think? What our topic is today, tokusatsu. What do you think it is and what's your impression on it? Because you haven't watched a single episode of
Well, as far
tokusatsu.
as I can tell, it's a very, very long ad for toys.
you would be correct, sir.
But don't the toys look cool?
Depends on what
guess.
series you're on.
I
Should
guess some of them are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I would probably like have one on display, but would never use them or anything.
I have a few on display, but I also just occasionally bring them out because I am a child and like spinning lights. Also, should I introduce myself or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. You will find me in most internet circles referred to as Nick, or alternatively, the Weed Man. I
Brody.
have been watching Tokusatsu for I think probably 4 years, almost 5. And in that time, I have finished. I want to say like at least 16 Kamen Rider seasons at that time.
And yeah, you watched way
Jesus.
more Ultraman and Sentai stuff.
Yeah, I watched. I think I've finished. I finished Gokaiger and Shinkenger, and I'm almost finished with Tokyuger. That one's been a long time coming. So, 16 Sentai stuff,
Wait,
16 Rider stuff, almost three Sentai stuff, and I'm also right now going back to like the 70s and 80s era of Tokusatsu, and I'm slowly discovering some of the more obscure titles like the Magnificent Zubat.
sounds like a Pokemon. 4 years was it?
It
Zubat is a
five,
Pokemon.
4, almost 5.
Oh wait, no. I started 3 years ago when we first met in year 10, so I didn't expect that. I thought
Yeah,
you.
because I think like at least I knew I met you before you started actually watching Toku.
Oh, fucking dipshits.
Yeah, you were the one who got him into it.
Yes, this is my plague, which I am
Corrupt
spreading
me.
slowly.
Alright, Ray, you've watched the first 20 Heisei openings. What do you think of them?
It's about what I expected.
Really?
Uh,
Yeah.
is that a
I
good
saw.
thing or a bad thing?
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I sort of zoned out halfway through.
Yeah, no, that's fair because like you don't have any context for any of those. Like, like I think that's kind of the thing with showing people a comrade or like a lot of fans usually go the course of overloading someone with just like here's 20 years of history that you don't
Yeah,
actually
that's
yeah, that you don't actually need to
that's
know much of to get started. All you really need is, hey, I think I want to watch this one, and then you start watching it, and then you see where it goes from there. That's kind of like how I started with it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how you're supposed to recommend things to people. You're not
Uh,
supposed to
Yeah,
spam
yeah,
20 of something
no,
and
yeah,
I.
yeah. Like I think the decade opening is a masterpiece of cinematography. But that's because I am trash for this
Yeah.
series.
No, I was trying to give you a palette of all the writers, and see which if you were interested in any of them.
not really, honestly.
Good.
That's fair. You want to watch the Magnificent Zubat? An infinitely better
Oh
show.
my god.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
Just you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna roll a d20 and see which one I get.
Oh my, that's
No,
okay. Sure.
they rolled on innocent
Let the
Zubat.
dice decide.
So for the audience at home, Ray is rolling a 20-sided dice, and whichever one he lands on, that's the number of that's which rider we're gonna watch.
I swear to God, if it's 17.
Wait, there's an audience?
I mean, fucking Naf is. Should I use your real name?
No. Use my brony
What
name.
do I call you?
Wet napkin.
Naffy Brian.
Naffy Brian. You're like Naffy Brian is. He started us off with us doing like a fucking YouTube intro, so I'm assuming we're recording this.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. All right, then I'm just gonna
17.
six.
17. Fuck.
A 6.
I
Okay,
think that's
so
Kamen.
Kuga, Agito, Ryuki,
I think that's Kamen.
Fives, Blade. That would be Hibiki.
No, I thought that's the fifth one.
No, Blade is the fifth
Oh,
one.
Fives was.
That would be
Okay,
Hibiki,
fuck off.
the least rider of all the riders, and the one none of us have watched.
I was.
Well,
Okay,
I guess this will
fine.
be a new experience for the three
It
of
would be
us.
an experience. I know for a fact that Hibiki is less. It's still an action show, but it puts more emphasis on like the slice of life domestic aspect of being a common rider, or like being a transforming hero in general.
Hey, look,
Mm.
first impressions are really important. Should we really decide this on chance whether Hibiki is good or not?
I hear the first half of Hibiki is stellar.
Okay, my very first impression of the tokusatsu stuff was when I was in kindergarten watching Dragon Knight. So I don't think it can ruin any. I don't think it can go any. It can go any deeper than that.
Yeah, that's fair. I think this kind of illustrates the difference between me and you. I think just as people, because how old were you when you saw Dragon Knight?
How old was I? I don't know, but I still played outside, so I was pretty young.
Okay. Anyway, I was 8 and I saw Dragonite and I thought this is the best thing that's ever been made.
I only remember one scene
Yeah,
very vaguely,
yeah.
and I
Uh,
forgot about it again.
I think, yeah.
Great.
I think just like the most iconic scene of Dragonite is when he tries to transform with like the phrase, which is just Kamen Rider, and he just go like Kamen Rider, and then it doesn't work, and he just goes like Kamen Rider, and then it's just Kamen
Oh
Rider.
yeah, I do remember that.
That's I
I haven't watched that
man.
movie, so I can't really
I wish there was. I wish there was more like that continuity, but like it did well everywhere except for America, which precludes it from not having a sequel or something.
Well, all right then. So,
Do we want to just
I
start
was
with
just gonna.
Hibiki or
I don't
What?
think
You want me
chance
to
is a good
re-roll?
thing. No, let's not reroll. Ray, let's get to the bottom of this. What do you want to see in a Kamen Rider show?
What do I want to see in a Kamen Rider show? Thing is, up until this point, I didn't want to see a Kamen Rider show.
What
yeah? No, that's
So,
what
um
aspect do you want to be what was it? Utilized
uh,
or like you said psychological
well,
damage or something.
I I guess if there's one aspect I know I'll like is fighting,
hmm,
the action,
yeah. I
because I can sort of like zone out and just watch the
right.
like people punching each other.
I will say, I think like a few months ago, I actually did show a friend a rider thing. We had a really good time. The thing I showed her was a made for TV special that aired in like 1980, and
Uh,
it's like half an original story and half a clip show.
okay, how'd it go?
Uh,
Mhm.
and like I don't know, I think it'd be fun to just like sort of look at the silly charm of old 80s 70s sort of tokusatsu. I think that'd be a fun trip down history too.
Did he like it or was he also psychotic like Ray?
I mean, we both had fun. I did not ask her if she liked it, but we both had a blast watching it just because it was two friends, watching a thing that was, kind of inherently silly and making fun of it, but at the same time, like, genuinely enjoying it.
If
Yeah, that does sound pretty fun.
see, Ray's getting into it already. You said fighting, so that's pretty much all of them. I think you're fine. Uh,
All
continue.
right.
You
All
can
right.
re-roll.
So should I read all the dice, or should we just keep watching the one from earlier?
Who the fuck has heard of Hibiki? Re-roll the dice.
Reroll. Okay then. 6 again.
The universe just really wants you to watch Toshiki Inoue masterpiece, Comrade Hibiki.
Please.
The funny
Okay.
thing about Hibiki, I'm gonna tell you right now, behind the scenes info. Hibiki, like in production, was not originally meant to be a Kamen Rider series. It was meant to be a reboot of a different property, but then they were like, "Oh God, we need the Kamen Rider series this year." That one.
How's that original Kamen Rider show?
Well, all right. I think I'll try to. I'll just add a modifier and see what happens. 5.
+1.
No, I add fire for the modifier. So
Oh,
now,
oh,
what
Oh, that's O's. Oh wait, no,
do I
that's
get?
okay.
double.
So that'd be Kamen Rider double. He added a 5 to the 6, so that would be 11, and after Decade 10, which is double.
Alright.
All right then. Which one is that?
It's Kamen Rider and then just the letter W.
Oh, it's that one you guys kept talking about.
Yeah, it's the one that awakened my bisexuality.
Oh my god, same.
Yeah, that's worrying.
Not only is it really a Kamen Rider show, he also have a ethereal experience changing his sex. That's good. I
That's not what bisexuality is.
shut up. I know my things. What was it? It's
Okay.
the detective thing, but was the cases really predictable? I forgot.
I mean, it is a children's show. I think the main thing to take into when you're watching Kamen Rider is that it is a children's show. So you're not gonna get the
You can't expect it to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
too
You can't,
complicated or
you
too
can't
deep or
yeah,
anything.
yeah. A lot of them are like murder cases, but like fucking Detective Conan had murder cases, so that obviously Japanese children's media is way cooler with that shit. Yeah, Kamen Rider Double. It is still very much a superhero show, but it has a sort of flavoring of neo noir detective stories.
Well, that sounds interesting. Guess we'll take that.
All right then.
Sure, okay. The I downloaded specifically just to rewatch like the second to last episode because I felt like I wanted a good cry. I still think we should just watch Kaiketsu Zubat, the greatest show ever. It's so fucking weird. Kaiketsu Zubat is a show that is very set in Japan, but it tries so hard to be Western. Yeah, it's like it's two guys sharing the same body. How can it be gayer? Honestly.
Ray, are you into that? Are you more into the general Kamen Rider experience? Because W is pretty off
I'd
the
rather
wall.
not look.
It's very much non-physical, non-sexual. It is a children's superhero show.
I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah,
Honestly, just
Okay.
yeah,
let me see people fight.
yeah. Zubat, I fucking Zubat is so I. It's like one of Zubat was made by like the same guy who actually started Kamen Rider like as a franchise, Shotaro Ishinomori, and I think it was made later on in his life. Because like it has that quality of when you've been writing stories for long enough that uh like you get both like in stuck in like patterns and also trying really weird things at the same time.
Fuck Kamen Rider Double. Let's just watch Zubat.
Like it's a show that is very much in Japan, but it's trying to be a western. Like everybody wears a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that sounds dumb enough for someone to like.
Yeah, like uh, it's like kind of a detective show because like the main guy is like a detective and he's trying to find out who murdered his best friend or something. And like I've seen 2 episodes of Zubat, and in both episodes there are like extended scenes of women and children being like beaten and tortured by the bad guys.
Sounds right up your alley, Ray.
Uh,
Okay, how do I use this?
do you have like a torrent downloader?
What's that?
Oh, okay. So to like download from torrents, what you would normally need is a torrent downloader.
I'm using my phone.
Oh, you're using your phone to watch this?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because my laptop is kind of having issues right
Right,
now.
right.
Okay.
I'm also kind of pushing for the older show stuff because that's like I can stream that from my laptop with minimal issues.
What's the difference between streaming show and Heisei?
No, because like obviously because like they're like classic series like made in the 70s and 80s, they have lower fidelity and like definition. So it's less strain on my laptop to stream.
Anyways, I think.
Because like if I try to stream a Heisei show, it'll just like end up a very like slow, blocky mess.
Holy shit, how do I use this thing? What is all this?
I mean, you
Is
don't.
this your first time torrenting?
Yes.
Ooh,
Loser. You don't. You
yeah,
don't.
that's weird. I assumed everybody who enjoyed anime has torrented at some point.
Ray enjoying anime
Yeah,
is
I'm
impressive.
sorry, but I I am a law-abiding citizen.
Wait,
I'm not. I'm a pirate.
how did you watch Zarigoto?
Oh, yeah, I pirated that.
Yep.
Hypocrite. You think you're better than me, but you're just my reflection.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting one of you to like stream me on Discord, but then I remember Discord screen share is kind of sucky.
Yeah. That's why I was like again. That's why I've been pushing for the Showa stuff because like that is way easier for the Discord stream to handle.
Is anything Showa
Uh,
good?
yeah.
uh,
I think so. Comrade Black is pretty good in my opinion.
Let me look at
Some
this.
episodes have been kind of rough, but you know what show doesn't have some rough episodes? I mean, Comrade Black was good enough to be a cultural like fucking touching stone in our country.
Tokusatsu is
I think I'm actually
wonderful.
just gonna wait for my Comrade Adult episode 1 to finish torrenting because I don't want to go back.
all right. Time for me to dive in your place then.
This is the rite of passage everybody must take before watching Tokusatsu. I didn't want to say this last night to Nat, but I feel like if we were going to do a Comrade watch along, we should have had at the minimum the preparation of we all have a copy of the episode.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
Yeah, I
but
was wondering about that.
I was thinking we had a more in-depth discussion on which Kamen Rider Ray wanted to watch, but no, we let it on a D20
I
dice.
mean, I think Gray has made it very clear that he doesn't want to watch any of them.
He didn't say that. He didn't say anything
I
like, I
if you
don't
guys
care
want to
about
have a
watching it.
talk on which one I might like, then go ahead. Maybe you can change my mind.
All right.
But
There is
actually,
one. There is one that is remember Monica Magica?
uh-huh.
Do you like Monica Magica?
I guess yeah.
Okay, so there are two Kamen Rider series that are connected to Madoka. One directly inspired it, and the other was written by the same like writer.
Oh,
Uh,
hey, it's working now.
oh, really? The Kamen Rider double
Yeah,
one?
I just had to use a VPN.
Oh yeah, because the Indonesian government, you know, very correctly assumes that Kiss Asian is a den of. This is why I use fucking torrents now because every streaming site that hosts Kamen Rider is liable to just fucking disappear overnight.
Oh. About that Madoka
So
Black will
you
hide
got
it.
inspired one.
yeah.
Do you like Fate Stay Night? There's one that's just a bunch of riders fighting each other.
Uh, is that not how it usually
No,
goes?
usually it's Kamen Riders fighting
Oh
monsters.
yeah.
Yeah. That one's called Kamen Rider Ryuki, and it's the one that was adapted into
Oh
Dragon
yeah,
Knight.
that one.
So you recognize the suits and stuff. But Ryuki is specifically about a rider war between like a bunch of different Kamen Riders.
So I'm guessing I need to understand at least some of it before actually watching that one.
What?
Not
That's the
really,
first
because the
episode.
thing about Kamen Rider is that like there's no real continuity between series. Like all you have to know is like just like what you need to know is what the show gives to you, basically.
Okay.
Like you know how every Final Fantasy game is called Final Fantasy, but like fucking nothing connects them nowadays.
Okay, I got the thingy opened, I think.
You got you got the ancient beasts to obey your commands.
Yep. So
All
the
right.
I should probably get something so I can do the thing and the other thing
Real
same time.
inspirational.
Uh, I referenced it in the text chat, but one of my favorite bits of behind the scenes stuff is the creative lead for Kamen Rider Build. When he was interviewed about it, described it as a heated drama between men.
The creative lead, as in the writer.
Yeah, like the main writer of Build. When he was interviewed about it, he said that he described Build as a heated drama between men. Right? Like it's just all of them. Kamen Rider is just that one meme about Greek mythology where it's like Man, you went so hard on the misogyny, you circled right back to homoeroticism.
Also, I'm sorry your first experience with Kamen Rider is us screaming into your ear while you're watching it.
I can't get any worse.
I feel like we can be kind of, relatively silent while we actually watch it.
Ah,
The
it's
last time you
Akiko! I
guys
fucking
made
love
me
her so
watch
much!
something, it was My Little Pony, and you both know how that turned out.
What bit of My Little Pony did we show you actually? Was it a movie?
I don't remember. It had something to do with horses.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I can't remember the time I showed you a My Little Pony thing.
It was at Napkin's place. I forgot what we were doing. Oh wait, no, we were gonna do the Sonic thingy, but we ended up watching My Little Pony.
Oh right, yeah.
Best experience we've ever had. Don't
I got
worry,
Fucking
one.
traumatized me.
the next episode of Ray Berates is My Little Pony, so you're gonna have a fun time.
Why don't we all have an experience and just watch like the original show from like the 80s?
But then it won't be Ray Berates. It'd just be 2 hours of all of us hating it.
I mean, I probably wouldn't love it, but I probably not like hate it. I'm very forgiving of children's media. I
Oh
mean,
hey, look, it's finally starting.
Alright, let's press play.
All right then. Three,
all right.
2, 1, go.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude,
the end of the
yeah,
episode, right? That's the end, right? Yeah, that's the end.
yeah,
Okay, it's just a bunch of
yeah,
ads now.
yeah. It's just these CMs they do at the end of every like time they show this block. So that's episode one of Conrad Double. I feel like for me,
What did you think about it, Ray?
It's okay. I'm just gonna. The action is a lot weirder than I thought.
yeah, no, that is the thing with Double. The Double
I
is
was
the
expect.
yeah,
I
Double is
can understand like weird transformation and like weird attacks and
Weird.
yeah,
stuff
no,
like that, but I was expecting an actual choreography.
yeah, no, that's fair. Double was the point where uh, where when toys were starting to really seep in, uh, like an abundance of them. So from like Double
Ah,
till like now, a lot of episode ones are dedicated to showing the cool new gimmick for this year.
okay, I
Yeah,
get it.
it is an unfortunate truth of the whole show 2009 onward. Um, yeah, I feel like considering you were making coffee for most of this, this was not the ideal way to experience Comrade Double Episode One.
Ah, coffee is good. I can say that much at least.
Yeah, coffee's
So
good. Yeah, so Comrade Double, what do you think of like the characters or like I guess the mystery of it? If you were like paying attention to that.
yeah, I still don't remember the names. It
Hmm.
might just be because I'm inherently bad with names, but
Yeah, that's
the
that's
guy
fair.
with the hat, the guy with the hat, he's
He just
about
looks
what
like
I
a
expected. He's
right,
about
right,
what I expect from like a protagonist.
right.
The
The hat,
other guy with the
yeah, no?
library guy, I haven't seen enough of him to know what he's like. The
Yeah,
girl
no,
is just boring,
right,
admittedly.
right. Yeah, I will say that Rider is very much a time investment in that there are 50 episodes per season. So if you want like a full story, you're gonna need
Mm.
to really like drop sort of that amount of time on you, which a lot of people just don't want to do that. Are charmed by like the first few episodes and decide that isn't for them.
I usually watch half a series before I make a verdict, so
Really, usually I just watch like the first 4 episodes, and if I'm not feeling it, I like just go back to an older one.
I mean half is I usually mean half like in anime standards, which are usually like 12 episodes long,
Right,
24 at most maybe.
right. So yeah, Ryder, you think probably not for you?
I can see why people like it. I can see that now,
Right, right, right.
but it's definitely not something I'd watch on my own accord.
Yeah, on your own time. That's fair. You know, as somebody who really likes and is passionate about this series, obviously I would like more people to enjoy it. But if people if the person watching it just genuinely doesn't it doesn't click with them, then that's fine.
Considering how many shows there are, I'm pretty sure at least one of them might click, but I can't
Yeah,
say for certain.
yeah, no, and there are fucking like there are like 20 modern ones, and like that alone is usually very overwhelming to people. Uh, yeah, so revisiting Comrade Double episode one for me.
Oh
Uh,
shoot, what was that? Yeah, sorry, there's my stove blew up. So,
right, right,
right,
right.
where were we?
Um, I guess I was just talking about how I felt rewatching Comrade Double episode one. Um, is that for me? I had already heard so many really good things about. I was already in it by that point. By the time that I got to
Yeah.
Double, and I had heard so many people go, "Oh, Conrad Double, it's so good. It's one of the best ones." And I similarly kind of had a reaction to episode one where I was like, "Really, is this one of the best ones?" And then like, I keep watching it, and eventually I don't know what point I was like, oh, this slaps, but there was a point where I was like, oh, I like this now. Like I don't know which episode that was, but like over the course of watching it, I was just like, oh fuck, this is my shit now.
I think I was mute for most of that, so Ray, I did have a few questions. You said the action was weird. Was it a good weird?
What?
Like, was
He
the
asked you if it was like weird in a good way, in like a fun way, I guess.
Um. Okay, I do like really sort of nonsensical stuff. That's why I enjoy JoJo. But
that makes sense.
Right.
I was expecting the fight to be more of a fight instead of like wacky noodle arms.
Yeah. No.
Dude, what's
As
not to like
a
about wacky noodle arms?
as a kid, I like that. I like the really wacky stuff, but as someone who actually enjoys
Oh
action
yeah.
and people fighting, as a karate practitioner, don't
Uh,
I can't say I like that.
yeah, I think that's the main
Okay,
thing with
maybe
50
after
episode
this
things.
is done, I will watch the show again in a more controlled
Yeah.
environment,
I love
and
coffee.
then I'll lay down my verdict after maybe 10 episodes. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
10 episodes
that's
fair.
that's totally fair. Now let's watch an actual good show, The Magnificent Zoo.
Uh,